Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
Glad to have you with us today for another reaction video. I'm Phil.
I'm Sam.
And we've been doing our reaction videos for a little while, and we got quite the catalog going on.
Yes.
And it's amazing, though, that we keep finding new material that is so epic.
Who knew there was so much undiscovered stuff on the planet that we didn't know about?
And a lot of it we're just kind of scratching the surface because we've done a couple of videos or one video. And, you know, there's some artists like Eminem we've done quite a bit of, but... you know, a lot of that was earlier in the reaction channel, and now we've broadened our horizons, and it's been largely due to all the great suggestions, and and that's been a gold mine for us. So we can always encourage you guys to leave those comments for us. It really does help, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, because you don't know what you don't know, right? So once they tell us about it, we're like, so much amazing stuff.
Exactly. So this is Fleetwood Mac, The Chain. This is a group that we haven't heard of. Well, we heard of, not heard. British rock band, as far as we know, from the 70s, I think.
Yes.
And so I've heard the name Fleetwood Mac a lot, right? But I don't recall ever hearing a song from them.
I don't think I've even heard the name that much. Like it rings a bell a little bit, but I've never, like, it's not something that's predominantly I've heard about.
Right. I've just heard people be like, "Oh, Fleetwood Mac, they're so good." And like I said, I've heard the name, and I've seen it in a playlist or something like that, but I don't recall ever hearing them. Anyways, so we don't really know much about Fleetwood Mac. Clearly, clearly we're falling behind here. But we thought we'd get an introduction to them, and The Chain seems like a place that's been recommended to start with. So let's go and roll with Fleetwood Mac, The Chain, and see what comes of it, and you guys can let us know what you think.
Loving these outfits on this cover here.
Yeah. Interesting start. I feel like I say this all the time. It wasn't what I was expecting.
No, me either. It almost like had a country feel in the beginning to me, like a very small amount.
Yeah, maybe that's the banjo. It sounds like that's playing there.
Yeah.
So that can add a little bit of that. But I think it's a mix of a few things. A mix between maybe rock, like you said, with that banjo, it adds a little maybe southern flavor to it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know they have any resemblance to that in the rest of their music, but also clearly they're a rock band too. So maybe blending all that together. Yeah, and like I said, I should just get rid of my preconceived notions because clearly they never come to fruition.
Stop judging the book by its cover.
Yeah, basically. Although there was one that we did recently where I was like exactly what I was picturing, Led Zeppelin that we did, and that one I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I could think of. This not so much, not in a bad way though either. I guess didn't know what to expect, and so far I do enjoy it. It's got a little bit different feel, and I haven't really taken in the lyrics a whole lot. Sounds like a little bit of a ending of a relationship, love song kind of aspect. So you want to add anything to that?
No, I like it. I think it's a lot like softer than what I was anticipating. I think like you hear rock band and you automatically think like electric guitars and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I think as we've gotten into some of the older classics, you know, it seems always lighter than what we think it's going to be because maybe we're accustomed to the newer rock of what that projected to be, and it got harder over time. So
I like it though.
I really like that second part that we listened to there. I like that. It really got a lot of energy and
that sounds very different to me, like the chorus or the hook or whatever you want to call it. It sounds very different to me than the other portion of the song.
Yeah,
they pick up the energy a lot. It sounds like more of like, you know,
sounds very country-ish, like you said, or bluegrass-ish, or you know.
I think like I said, the hook or the chorus sounds a little bit more dancey than the rest of it.
Dancey.
It's
up tempo. It's upbeat, right? Yeah, it's like you want to get moving, and that's where I think like the rock aspect comes in. And anyway, so let's let them finish out and see what the end of this is gonna be like. Baseline. I like the kick drum that they have too.
So that last piece to me was way more rockish than the rest.
Yeah,
of
I
it.
love that last part. It was. I loved it.
Came with guitar.
Yeah, it was great. It was everything blended really, really well. Like I said, I built it up there with that bass line, and that really, really deep bass line kind of set the tone for when they came in and exploded with it.
Yeah.
And the guitar came in, and I like that last portion. And it seems like a theme again, like this kind of built throughout the song as well.
Yeah.
Started really slow, and then
the thing that was different with this one for me though than some of the other ones that we've done that have built, so the other ones have like. They've definitely built, but it's almost like it's stayed consistent and just built on what's already there. Whereas this, like, I feel like changed a lot throughout the course of the song.
Yeah.
Like the tempo and like the instrumentation, even the vocals, like it all changed a lot. It almost was like 3 separate songs.
Yeah, for sure. So did you like that when it kind of went towards the end of the song and it had like it got more energy as we went through, but it was kind of adding?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. And I feel like I said, to me it had 2 very different vibes. Like the beginning was a little bit more like southern influence, a little bit of, like I said, almost country rock sounding. Yeah. And then it went into more of like what I was initially expecting with kind of the rock band vibe towards the end.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. It was a nice introduction to Fleetwood Mac, and I bet you they have a lot of creativity in the songs that they're able to put together. So this one, it seemed like you said, it was so many different parts and pieces to this one song. So
kept me on my toes.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed our reaction. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button for us. Leave us a comment. Let us know about Fleetwood Mac, which favorites might be, anything that we should check out. We're always listening and watching, so hit those comments. And if you haven't subscribed, do that now so you can come back and check out our next video. All right, guys. That's it from us today. We'll be back.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
Take care.